the news hit like a thunderbolt. Boeing, America's aviation titan, is slashing jobs and cutting production. This isn't just another round of corporate downsizing, it's a full-blown crisis, a canary in the coal mine for the entire U.S. aviation industry. The company that once symbolized American ingenuity and manufacturing might is now a symbol of uncertainty and economic anxiety. This isn't just about Boeing. This is about the thousands of workers facing layoffs, their families left wondering about their futures. It's about the ripple effect that will be felt across the country, from the suppliers who depend on Boeing to the communities where its workers live and spend. This is a story about what happens when a pillar of American industry starts to crumble. It's a story we need to pay attention to, because it's a story that's still being written, and the ending is far from certain. Boeing's woes are the result of a perfect storm of challenges, a confluence of factors that have converged to create this crisis, shaking the very foundations of the aerospace giant. The COVID-19 pandemic, with its devastating impact on global travel, dealt the initial blow, bringing the aviation industry to a near standstill. Airlines facing empty skies and plummeting revenues were forced to delay or cancel orders, leaving Boeing with a glut of unsold planes and a financial quagmire. But the pandemic was just the beginning of Boeing's troubles. Supply chain disruptions, fueled by geopolitical instability and rising inflation, have further hampered Boeing's ability to produce and deliver aircraft on time. The war in Ukraine, sanctions on Russia, and ongoing trade tensions with China have all contributed to a volatile and unpredictable global marketplace, complicating Boeing's recovery efforts. Adding to these woes are Boeing's own self-inflicted wounds, which have exacerbated the situation. The company has been plagued by production problems and safety concerns, most notably the two fatal crashes of its 737 MAX aircraft, which have had far-reaching consequences. These incidents tarnished Boeing's reputation, led to costly groundings and eroded public trust in the company, making recovery even more challenging. As a result, Boeing finds itself at a crossroads, grappling with a confluence of external shocks and internal challenges that threaten its very survival and the future of the aviation industry. Boeing's troubles are not just its own. The company's woes are sending shockwaves through the U.S. economy, threatening to drag down an already fragile recovery. With tens of thousands of jobs on the line, the impact will be felt far and wide. Boeing is a cornerstone of American manufacturing, a linchpin in a vast supply chain that stretches across the country. The company supports hundreds of thousands of jobs at suppliers and vendors, from small businesses to major corporations. These businesses, many already struggling with the same economic headwinds as Boeing, are now bracing for the worst. The ripple effect won't stop there. Reduced consumer spending in communities hit by layoffs will further dampen economic activity. State and local governments will face declining tax revenues, forcing them to make tough choices about essential services. The aviation industry itself will be thrown into turmoil. Airlines, already grappling with high fuel prices and labor shortages, will face even more uncertainty as Boeing struggles to deliver new aircraft. This could lead to higher fares, reduced routes, and fewer choices for travelers. Section 4. Grounded Dreams. Workers and travelers face uncertainty. Behind the cold hard numbers of Boeing's crisis are real people whose lives are being upended. The ripple effects of this crisis extend far beyond the factory floor. Thousands of skilled workers, many of whom have devoted their careers to building America's airplanes, now face the daunting prospect of unemployment. Their futures hang in the balance as uncertainty looms large. These are not just statistics. They are individuals with dreams, aspirations, and responsibilities. They are fathers and mothers, sons and daughters, friends and neighbors. Each one has a story, a family, and a community that depends on them. They are the backbone of their communities, the unsung heroes who contribute to the local economy and social fabric. These are the people who coach Little League teams, volunteer at food banks, and participate in community events. They keep the fabric of American life together, ensuring that communities thrive and grow. And now, they are facing an uncertain future. The fear of job loss is palpable, and the search for new opportunities is daunting. Travelers, too, will feel the impact of Boeing's woes. The aviation industry is interconnected, and disruptions affect everyone. Fewer planes mean fewer flights, leading to higher prices and less choice for consumers. The convenience of air travel is at risk. This could result in longer wait times, more crowded flights, and a less pleasant travel experience overall. Business travel, a key driver of economic activity, could be curtailed as companies grapple with tighter budgets. This could slow down economic growth and innovation. The dream of affordable air travel, once within reach of millions, could become increasingly out of reach for many. The impact on personal and professional lives could be significant. This could have a profound impact on tourism, family visits, and the ability of people to connect with loved ones across the country and around the world. The social and economic consequences are far-reaching. The ability to maintain personal connections and family bonds is at stake, highlighting the human side of this crisis. Section 5. Echoes of Crises Past. Lessons from Turbulent Skies. Boeing's crisis is not without precedent. The aviation industry has weathered its share of storms over the decades, from economic downturns to technological disruptions. The aftermath of 9/11, for example, saw a sharp decline in air travel, leading to widespread layoffs and airline bankruptcies. The 2008 financial crisis had a similar impact as the global economy contracted and demand for air travel plummeted. In both cases, the industry eventually recovered, but not without significant pain and dislocation. These past crises offer both warnings and glimmers of hope. They remind us that the aviation industry is cyclical, prone to booms and busts. They also demonstrate the industry's resilience, its ability to adapt and innovate in the face of adversity. But they also underscore the need for proactive measures to mitigate the impact of these crises. Waiting for the storm to pass is not a strategy, it's a recipe for disaster. Section 6. Charting a course correction. Can we avert disaster? The situation at Boeing is dire, but it's not hopeless. The company is facing significant challenges, but there are still opportunities to turn things around. There are steps that can be taken both by the company and by policymakers to avert a complete meltdown and chart a course toward recovery. These steps require coordinated efforts and a clear vision for the future. Boeing must take decisive action to address its internal challenges. This means streamlining production processes to eliminate inefficiencies, improving quality control measures to ensure the highest standards, and restoring public trust in its products by demonstrating a commitment to safety and reliability. The company must also be transparent about its challenges and work collaboratively with regulators to ensure the safety of its aircraft. Open communication and accountability are key to rebuilding confidence. Policymakers have a crucial role to play as well. They must recognize the importance of the aviation industry to the national economy and act accordingly. Targeted government assistance, such as loan guarantees and tax breaks, can provide the financial support Boeing needs to stabilize its operations and preserve jobs. This support can help Boeing weather the current storm and maintain its workforce, which is vital for the company's long-term success. Investments in infrastructure such as airport improvements and air traffic control modernization are also essential. These investments can enhance the overall efficiency of air travel, boost demand for air travel, and create new jobs in the aviation sector and beyond. Just as importantly, policymakers must address the underlying economic challenges that are exacerbating Boeing's woes. This means tackling inflation, easing supply chain bottlenecks that disrupt production, and promoting policies that support American manufacturing. Strengthening the domestic manufacturing base is crucial for the resilience of the aviation industry. The road to recovery for Boeing and the aviation industry will be long and challenging. It will require sustained effort and collaboration from all stakeholders. But with decisive action and a shared commitment to finding solutions, we can navigate this turbulence and emerge stronger on the other side. The future of aviation depends on our collective resolve. Together, we can ensure that Boeing not only survives this crisis, but thrives in the years to come, setting new standards for innovation and excellence in the aviation industry.